Time to peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Chicago Bulls. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And the upcoming schedule for Milwaukee. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Trae Young and the Miami Heat. Then on Friday, they'll start out on the road to play the Rockets in Houston.
And you know for that matchup with the Thunder, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. And for Milwaukee, Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, B.A., you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the traveling and the hotel rooms, changing time zones. But you find your flow again eventually.
Pulls up. Rebounded by the Bucks. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
The three, pure from three-point range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Porter. We played just over a minute here in the first. Knocks it down from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Navarro. Six on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And the three off target.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Puts it up from 17. To the inside. Here's the...
Power it home! Oh, wow! That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And Taurean Prince has played for a number of teams so far. He's handled each experience like a total pro, Clark.
Yeah, that's the impression I get, B.A. I mean, he's somebody that welcomes every new opportunity in this league. Plays with a maturity and joy that helps any team. He's just a basketball player, understands his role, and relishes that wherever he is.
And rejected. They recover it. Shoots a fadeaway. Counted.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really don't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Rose is checked in for Chicago. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. Second, the Bulls.
Their effort on the boards was a point of pride for them. They play a physical style, and it served them well.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Navarro. Here's Rose to the wing, right side. Chicago passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the long J. Brooks has got 5 now.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Chicago leading. And no good. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And then Porter with the dunk.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Oh, a really deep three that time. He's got 6.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
To the paint. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks.
And they were number 2 in the league in free throw percentage. When you fouled this team, they made sure you paid dearly for that mistake.
And with that #1 rank in fast break points, this was a team that played with urgency. They used their speed every chance they got. They loved to push it. Pass to Valentine. 5 on the clock. Over Rose. Valentine can't get it to go.
I would count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
And BA, that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
From deep, sinks it from distance. Valentine's got 6. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And their body language was unimpressive. They looked defeated much of the night, and because of it, they took the L.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
Jackson, he's checked in for Porter Jr. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Wallace outside. Pass to Navarro. Clock at 6. Back to Wallace. Takes the 3. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Bucks have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Here's Valentine. All alone. And the jumper falls for him. Give him 8.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
From the wing. And that one drops for him.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
To the right side. Jackson outside. Pass to Valentine. Off the mark there with a 3.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
From deep three-point land. Valentine with the rebound. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter here. Can't get it to go. Only 3 for 8.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. And that bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Pass to Rose. Beyond the arc. No good that time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Milwaukee out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
And for Chicago, let's take a look. Oh, target from range. Rose has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Bucks trail, and let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, the Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind, he is a Hall of Fame player." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Substitution for your Bucks. Number 0, Sears.
Chicago has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising. Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Here's Navarro. 14 points for him last game against Golden State. Inside. It's intercepted. Now Milwaukee moving it up. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Bouyer's checked in for the Bucks. Looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. Here's Rose. A really disappointing game for him in that loss to Golden State. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams. And here's Milwaukee now. The Bulls making their last shot. Outside Porter. 6 to shoot. Doesn't go that time. Bulls leading by 3. And there's another one for Chicago.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Bouye. And here's Porter. Fades. And he makes it. Porter's got 6. So it's Chicago now. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Bulls lead by 5.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Bucks making a change here. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. It's stolen. To the middle. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's Porter. 6 points for him. Clock at 6. Tipped. Brooks outside. Rose outside. Brooks left side. Rose outside. There's the 3. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Corner. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Chicago making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Bucks trail by 8. Here's Valentine. Buries it from 3. Valentine's got 11 points.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Here's Rose. Give him 8. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
Pass to Valentine. Chicago passing it around. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee. But trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
And that one falls for Rose. Wallace, he's checked in for Brooks. And so Rose knocks them both down. The Bucks trail by 9. Outside Porter. 1:06 left to play in the second quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And they've just played out of control at times, and it's had a significant impact.
And it has hurt him, no doubt about it. 7 points yielded off turnovers this quarter alone.
Rose, the pass to Wallace. Wallace outside. Wallace right side. 5 to shoot. The baseline J is on the way. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Oh, my.
Big time right there.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Puts the move on. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
First free throw is good. It's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Porter from outside. No good on the buzzer beater. That'll do it for the first half. Chicago ahead, up by 11. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy with this team's play in the first half. What will you tell them they need to improve on?
the score and our effort, our offense.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Before we go any further, a look ahead to the games yet to be played tonight. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them, but I'll go with either Bird or Jordan.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Chicago Bulls. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And so Porter will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 11. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. And then Porter with the dunk.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And for Chicago, here's Navarro, still without a bucket. Pocket 4. Sinks the 15-footer. And the Bulls lead by 11.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Valentine. 11 points in the game. And the three-pointer goes. Valentine's got 14 points for the game.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Milwaukee has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And Grant, from everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Here's Brooks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one's off. And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title call.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. Number 1, Milwaukee. 5th on the list, Chicago.
And the way both of these squads shot the ball last season was tremendous. Trusting in one another, following their offensive game plan, and executing with confidence.
Back to Porter. The 15-footer. That one drops for him. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you, BA.
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
Chicago leading by 7. Pass to Navarro. Throws it up high. Puts it up from 15. Chicago with a rebound. Brooks has got his 4th rebound in this one. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the 3rd. From behind the arc. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's Valentine. 14 points for him. It's picked off. Here we go, all alone. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the road.
Yep, that one goes. Porter's got 14.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Bulls making a change here. Bulls leading by 10. Three-pointer. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Guarded by Rose. Good D by Rose.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
No good on the 3. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Knocks down the 18-footer.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. 12 points for him.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Pass to Valentine. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And that one drops.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Here's Porter. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the night. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Rose outside, launches a three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
To the middle. And now the Bulls in transition. Finished off the break. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Porter looks it over with 4 on the clock, and then Porter with the dunk.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And so it's Chicago, earning this break in the action, up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. Back to the game after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Out to the right wing. From deep, Rose. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Valentine's got 5 rebounds tonight.
After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten the 3 to fall since.
And for Chicago, good on the shot, and that changed the lead to single digits.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Chicago passing it around. Shot from the wing, and it goes straight through with a swish.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Pass to Rollins. Brown. To the paint.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch, that was.
bad intentions. And he jams it home with authority.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. On the take. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
The 3 is up. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
The strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
There's the steal. Pass to Rose. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Bulls lead by 13. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Chicago.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team, and it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers, players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Down low. And is blocked. Pass to Brooks. Now here's Rose. Brooks outside. 18 feet out. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
To halt the run. Blocked! Here's Navarro. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Navarro's got his first basket.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Porter. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Rose right side.
Milwaukee foul. Number 3. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the ball. Rose taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Milwaukee making a switch here. Valentine's checked in. And he's good on the second. Here's Porter. Takes a three. Knocks down the trifecta.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Chicago leading by 13. Picked it out of midair. And they're pushing it up.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. .156 left to play in the fourth quarter. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Oh, he detonates at the rim. That was savage.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
.133 left in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the three. Oh, no good. Bulls leading by 15.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Bulls.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
Here's Navarro. Rose, left side. Here's Navarro. Now Rose. Oh, it misses!
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Porter. 2 shots.
That's good from Porter. Porter hits them both. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. And now our player of the game.